Hello, this is the TradeSite U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview and Domestic Economic Preview for the Tuesday, the 5th of February 2019. Here's a look at the ES Front Month Futures Contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. Not much to say here. It was a pretty uneventful day mostly, and then we finally went higher. It started out really flat. It was very uneventful for the first hour and a half, which is where we usually like to make our money. So let's go through the daily charts of everything, and then we'll talk about the intraday action. We'll go from there. Crude oil, 54.83 on the close, up 27 cents. That's a blip. Gold down a buck. That's obviously a blip as well. The S&P cash index gains 18.34. NASDAQ 100 up 84.44 to 69.59. We're still under the moving average there. SOX gains 6 points. That's not a big deal, right at the moving average. Biotech's down $2. Remember, it's been running into that 21 moving average for a while and can't get through. Sorry, 200. Russell 2000 up 15. VIX loses 41 cents to 1573. The trend at 0.92 puts the 10-day. Oh, I got to put that. That's not the 10-day anymore. Sorry. 10-day moving average on the trend, though, is not where it should be, so it doesn't matter. It says 2.1 billion shares on the NASDAQ, but the reality is at the close it was 1.9. So that's aftermarket trading that kind of pushed it up, which makes it the lightest volume day so far this year. It's called Super Bowl Monday. The day after the Super Bowl, the big money people are still traveling home. Nobody trades. NASDAQ volume 1193 or plus 1199. That means more stocks up than down. On the New York plus 1071. Google gains $22.80, finally breaking out of the range it's been in since last October. Apple up 473, first closing high of the year. Netflix up 11.49. This is getting close to breaking out over a 3-month range as well. Amazon up $7.08, which doesn't really mean anything. Tesla up 68 cents. Also doesn't mean anything. Facebook gains 3.54 after that gap up back on Thursday. Goldman Sachs up $1.18. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down 54 cents. Dow Jones Industrial Average has rebounded. It's up 175 points, and that's it. All right. Here's the ES. We'll go to 5-minute charts, which is what we like to look at intra-day or intra-week. So, again, look at that first hour and a half. We changed market direction 8 times in the first hour and a half. Horrible, choppy action, really untradeable. You should just back off on that when you're not getting a clear market direction. After that, we started to head up, and we did so until lunch started. Then we went flat, popped one more time after that, and then flat for the last 2 hours of the day. You can see the big candle on some earnings after the close. NASDAQ side, not much different. The 13 exhaustion signal, the sell signal, the high of the day on the NASDAQ. Can't make that up, right? Right there at the high of the day, but it didn't really lead to much of a pullback. And then again, some earnings led to a pop after the bell. All right. In terms of economic data coming out for Tuesday, final services PMI at 945. ISM non-manufacturing PMI at 10, and the IBD tip economic optimism number at some point during the day. Wednesday, there's a few numbers. Thursday, there's a few numbers. Friday, we have no data at all. That's just what this week looks like. None of it's are big numbers that we tend to care about, so it's just going to be a pure trading week. But again, everybody's back from the Super Bowl now, so more of a chance that things pick up a little bit on Tuesday. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken the trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading